Tijd voor onze volgende gast. Vroeger noemde hij zich Black en hij brak in heel Europa door met de hit Wonderful Life. Zoveel jaar later heeft hij een nieuwe cd uit en die heet The Accused. En daaruit hebben we exclusief in première een clipje van het nummer Number One.
Look, here comes the moon out of the sky. Here come the birds out of the trees. But I'm the one who's saying me.
Hij heeft niet alleen een nieuwe cd, hij heeft nu ook een nieuwe naam. Eigenlijk de naam waar hij mee geboren is. Colin Vearncombe. Geef een applaus aan helemaal recht uit Liverpool, Colin Vearncombe. You're from Liverpool, eh?
I am indeed.
We'll talk about that later. You're of course best known, and I said it twice already in this show, for the song "Wonderful Life." Do you still like to be associated with that song?
I don't think about it. I mean, the song makes me humble because it's so long ago. It feels like a different life.
It's more than 13 years ago, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. 13 years.
13 years. And do you consider yourself a one-hit wonder?
No, but I guess the world does.
What part don't you like? The part wonder or the part one hit?
It's all together.
Okay.
Because that's usually a one-hit wonder is because that was all they had to offer. For me, that song was a kind of freak because I don't write songs like that every day of the week. If I did, I'd be a very rich man.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
You stumbled upon the song.
Yeah, I still don't really understand why people like it, but
do you like it?
I do now. I didn't like it for 10 years.
But it came back to you. Do you know you're on the on public broadcasting here. We have a commercial channel as well. Do you know what they're using your song for?
No.
You don't? It's very you can see it every day. We got a small clip.
Je moet geloven, er is een levenslijn die recht naar je droom leidt. Je hoeft niet bang te zijn, het wordt een wondere reis en ik zal bij je zijn.
Nice.
Reis now, yeah. You like it?
Cool. I did hear about this 1 week ago, but I didn't know the TV connection.
Well, it's for charity organized by the television channel.
Yeah.
It's for us.
This is a new one to add to my collection. Last year I had a Cantonese Chinese version. It was like, and then 6 months ago there was a Hungarian techno version.
Oh.
And then of course Mathilde Santing in Holland. I think she had a hit with it recently. So it must be my time.
It isn't a song about asthma. You can.
I may be ironic, but I'm not that ironic. No.
Okay. I was wondering, have you ever tried to sing along to the different version? Have you tried to sing the Cantonese version?
No, apart from now, no.
Yeah. Would you like to try the Dutch version?
You're going to tell me that you have lyrics there.
I have the lyrics. It's a coincidence. I have the lyrics here. So the chorus is at the end.
Yeah. Wonder.
Race.
Yeah.
And it starts at, you can.
What's that?
It starts with the bridge.
Je moet geloven, er is een levenslied.
Perfect. Oh, it's perfect. So can the band set in at the bridge and you sing along in Dutch?
2, 3. Je hoeft niet bang, ja? Wezen, het wordt wondere leed. En ik zal bij je zin op de wondere leed. Well, with practice.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hey, have any idea what you just sang?
No.
No. You sang...
It's not the same.
You sang. It's not the same lyrics. No, it's not translation. No. It's about being scared and going on a wonderful, wonderful trip.
Okay.
Yeah, you
like,
didn't think about
it
that.
is like the original then, yeah. Because I wrote that song when everything in my life went. You know, I was dropped by my record company that year, by my publishing company.
Yeah.
I was homeless, sleeping on friends' floors. I was in 2 car crashes, and my mother had a serious illness. All just before I wrote that song.
So you were in a really happy mood by then?
No, I was in a very unhappy mood. But that's why I wrote the song, because I realized I was beginning to enjoy self-pity. And self-pity, as we know, is a cancer of the soul.
And it's gold for somebody who writes songs.
Yeah.
Of course, you know Prince. You know, Prince changed his name, and then forward was known as the artist formerly known as Prince. The record company played a trick on you. Your new album.
No trick. No, they asked me first. I said sure.
They put a sticker on it. The artist formerly known as Black.
Yeah. Well, the truth is, John Lennon once said an interesting thing, and I think it was a quote: "Be careful what you wish for, because it might come true." I always wanted to be rich without being famous. And I was famous for a little while with this song, but I really didn't enjoy it. But it did make me a lot of money. But this song, most people in Europe know this song, but I bet you they couldn't tell you who wrote or sang it. Even my fans still think that Black is a band. It was never a band since 1983.
It was just your name.
Yeah. Well, it's very hard to pronounce Vearncombe. Black is easy.
Yeah.
But people don't remember it.
They don't. It's too easy to remember.
Yeah.
But you always had a strange thing about names. Huh? What was the name of your first band?
The Epileptic Tits.
Pardon?
The Epileptic Tits.
What was wrong with the tits in those days?
Yeah. They were
you just wanted to shock your mother or so.
Yeah, they were a punk band, and I joined them, and then they changed the name because they wanted to do original material.
I see.
Yeah.
I said earlier that you're from Liverpool. Why are there so many musicians coming from Liverpool?
It was only really since the Beatles, and we must remember that at that time Liverpool was still a major port. Yeah. So the sailors that came from America, it was the major western seaboard port. Liverpool was the first place to get the new records from the States. So the Beatles were listening to the early blues, early rock and roll, and they did it. And then a little bit later, the Rolling Stones started doing the same thing in London. They were blues, Beatles were more rock and roll.
They just got it first because there's a port.
I think
there's something in the air in Liverpool that makes people want to make music.
I don't believe that sort of thing. No, but of course, once one act has done it, then other people from the city, they look and they go, I can do that. And they try. With the Beatles, there was about 1,000 bands in Liverpool at the time. It's not so good at the moment. But
we just had our national weather forecaster here. How's the weather in Liverpool normally?
Crap. Very bad. Yeah, it's raining, windy, but we don't get snow. That's the only good thing.
The only good thing, you hate snow. Okay.
No, I like snow, but it's not all the time.
No.
So, yeah.
I thought you had a thing with the weather, because there's 2 songs on your new album. One is called Storm Cloud Catherine. The other is called Blue Sky. And Sleeper starts with the sentence with the phrase, "The sun's in your eyes."
Yeah.
And
that's actually that was actually a reference to Wonderful Life.
It's in Wonderful Life.
Sleeper, of course, is a spy. When you put a spy in a country and they stay there and no one knows they're a spy, and they sleep until the KGB activate them or something like that. So it's a veiled reference.
Nothing to do with the weather. All these references to blue sky and sun.
I try to ignore the weather as far as possible. No, but Storm Cloud Catherine was that's about Kate Bush. Yeah. Nominally, is a very sexy woman, as we all know, and that just maybe I should not talk about Kate Bush.
Why not?
I have to stand up in a minute.
Oh, you're really a great fan. Huge fan. Yeah. Okay, Colin, let's keep it with that. Thanks for coming and talking to us. Please join the band now.
Pleasure.
Colin Vearncombe willen het nog 1 keer doen.